It's official, your XRP is probably going to be worth over $225 by the Q1 of 2024, which is in fact in just a matter of weeks. This comes as reports of the SEC, or the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, announcing a private meeting with Ripple Labs as XRP holders await the Ripple lawsuit settlement. And while even Ripple Labs CEO Brad Garlinghouse confirmed this information when he went out publicly only a few days ago and announced that not only does he believe Ripple Labs won the lawsuit, but he believes that an expected settlement is going to happen and is currently on the table. In fact, he also came out publicly and announced that Ripple's already in talks with the SEC over the last few days, and they hope that in the next couple of days, the settlement deal will be finalized. So we could in fact see a settlement between Ripple Labs and the SEC that allows for the price of XRP to hit over $225 in only a matter of days. And well, we did get that confirmation, to which the SEC did in fact schedule a closed meeting to discuss settlement for March 7th. That got cancelled and they rescheduled it to March 14th. And of course, there's a lot that we have to jump into specifically within regards to the Ripple SEC settlement, which is going to prompt up the value of XRP and put in over $27 trillion all into the XRP ledger. But before we get right into that, we have to announce our massive XRP giveaway. It's a lot of XRP, up to $100 worth, that is going to be given to every single person watching this video, and all you're going to have to do is tap that like button, subscribe to the channel with your post notifications on, and share this video. The most important thing is you must sign up on Uphold using the link in the description and do a transaction. It could be any amount, whether it be a penny, $1, $10. As long as you do sign up using my link in the description and you do go ahead and do a transaction, you're going to get up to $100 worth of free XRP. It takes less than 5 minutes. I definitely recommend it. It's free money, so let's get right into the video. Of course, news has been released. The XRP case almost over, with the SEC announcing a private meeting with Ripple Labs. And of course, this is so massive because it does mean that the end of the Ripple SEC lawsuit is about to be over. With the most critical thing being that because the settlement is on verge of happening, the United States has already went ahead and actually issued a green light go ahead to both financial institutions and banks to begin using XRP. In fact, not only has Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple's CEO, stated quite clearly that he spoke with one of the largest of the top 10 banks and that they already decided that they're going to be using and facilitating money transfers using XRP, but in fact, over 11 financial institutions have also begun to submit for an XRP ETF, meaning that we're going to see over 11 financial institutions all utilizing XRP and putting money into it. Again, going back to that $1.2 quadrillion that is about to be settled through XRP through the Ripple Labs partnership with the International Settlement and Derivatives Association, to which they're going to be using XRP to facilitate all the derivatives value. It's crazy because even Ripple's CTO David Schwartz unveiled that timeline and stated that in 12 to 18 months, over $1.4 quadrillion will be flowing into XRP, and the bull flag formation for that happening has already begun. In fact, some analysts are predicting a pump of nearly 1,549% incoming in only a matter of 48 hours as XRP prepares to skyrocket to $12.45. But at the end of the day, it all relies back on the settlement, the SEC, Ripple Labs, and them resolving this lawsuit. And that seems significantly nearer than what many expect. In fact, it's as near as just March 14th, which is in less than 5 days. In fact, here's a clip of Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, literally stating that. Let's roll the clip.
Your native token XRP, the SEC had said that it was going against the securities law. The US court ruled in your favor. The SEC has now indicated that it could end up appealing that decision. So what was your reaction when that news came through?
Well, on one hand, it's frustrating. You have a government that has unlimited resources to keep fighting a fight they've already lost, but there's no recourse. And so, for Ripple, we've obviously spent well over $100 million already defending this case. We are very optimistic. The judge has already said very clearly XRP is not a security. What they have asked permission from the courts to appeal isn't actually whether or not XRP is a security. That is still clear. It's more nuanced about whether or not in certain circumstances, if there's a transaction, there'd be an investment contract. So I don't know what the court will rule about whether or not they're even allowed to appeal right now. But I remain very optimistic, because I think as you go up the appellate court system in the United States, you actually get more conservative, and that I think bodes well. And at the end of the day, I said this a long time ago, the facts are on our side and the law is on our side, and we'll continue to prevail in court because of that.
I'm interested when it comes to, because you just mentioned the amount of hiring that you're doing, 80% of it is going to be outside of the US over the course of this year. When it comes to who is going to be the next crypto hub, or define themselves as the global crypto hub, do you think that the door is permanently shut on the US being able to do that?
I wouldn't say it's permanently shut. It's definitely it's definitely a tough spot. You know, the U.S. is still the largest economy in the world at 22% of global GDP, and so we will have a presidential election. There will be a change, or maybe there'll be a change. I don't know. Biden's definitely running. I don't comment on those things, but I think there'll be some shift as you see new administrations come in. I think eventually Congress will be, frankly, called to act, and I think the fact that the SEC continues to lose in court. There's another decision recently around a grayscale ETF conversion. Yeah. And look, the judges are using really harsh language about the SEC. In the grayscale case, the judge's ruling, there's an appellate court, a unanimous 3-judge panel saying that the SEC was being arbitrary and capricious. These are pretty harsh words for a government agency.
And while we dedicate to the XRP digital asset, really this is not about XRP, but rather about the XRP ledger, because the XRP ledger is what's going to move that $1.2 quadrillion into, of course, the banks, from the banks into the actual digital asset. And most importantly, what is going to facilitate that money is the DeFi tokens that are actually on the XRP ledger. In fact, Jack the Rippler, prominent analysts and experts, predict token CTF, or CTF token, which is the only DeFi token, is about to surge from a whopping 35 cents to a whopping $1,498, all within possibly a matter of days if it reaches the same market capitalization of XRP. Just think about that. The CTF token has only 120 million tokens, so supply shock is imminent and could happen at any point in time. And as demand increases on the XRP ledger, the crypto trading fund token is going to facilitate all that wealth, and it actually makes sense that it will surge in value. And of course, Jack the Rippler, the XRP and crypto expert, highlights $1,498 from only 35 cents. Think about the millionaires that are going to be made. There's going to be a lot, but it's only going to be the few that got in very early, and right now is early. And I'm not telling you guys this, I'm telling myself, because I decided that I'd go ahead and buy the dip. Again, I'm a really advocate for the XRP ledger, and specifically for tokens that are utility based that actually offer something. Like the CTF token is the first ever allowable passive income framework that literally allows you to generate money just by owning the token. In fact, the charts actually show a massive breakout coming all within potential days of the triangle formation bull flag pattern appears, guys. This is what we're talking about. Massive gain potentially being made, specifically as demand increases on the XRP ledger, supply decreases, resulting in a massive pump in the value of a token. And in this case, I'm hoping that it's the CTF token, because I actually own the CTF token. I actually bought it during its retracement, and it's already up a good 2% only within the last 24 hours. I think overall it's up about 1,500 or 1,200% or something of that sort. Massive gains, but again, it is still very early. I think there's only about 1,500 holders, and it really reminds me of Bitcoin back in the day. If you did your research, if you decided that you're willing to risk it, and you bought Bitcoin at $1, well, you became a multi-millionaire. But the most important thing is you got in very early. For me, it's the same thing. I see the CTF token. Right now, it's very early. I think it's very cheap, specifically since its potential is in the thousands, and so I decided I'd go ahead and buy the dip, and that's exactly what I did. Now, of course, I want to make it clear that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and you should always do your own research, and I purely tell you guys to tell you exactly what I own, and that you guys should do your own research on the CTF token, and as always, like I say, always invest what you're willing to lose. Specifically as we begin to see more and more volume facilitated into the XRP ledger. Now, that being said, guys, I want to once again announce that very soon we may go ahead and see a massive Ripple SEC settlement. It's been made clear on multiple occasions, and the official SEC website actually confirms that a closed meeting is set to happen on March 14th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about the subject matters, which is institution and settlement of injunctive action, institution and settlement of administrative proceedings, resolution of litigation claims, and other matters related to examination and enforcement proceedings. And so we're seeing it happen, and it may happen a lot quicker than we could ever imagine. That being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to give this video a like, tap the subscribe button, and share this video. And of course, don't forget to put your post notifications on as well. If you want to get up to $100 worth of free XRP, everybody can do this, guys. It's a golden opportunity. All you're gonna have to do is sign up and upload using the link in the description and do a transaction, whether it be $1, $10, any amount, and you will get up to $100 worth of free XRP. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and peace.